Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Chapter 4 of Perception, the Axe. Time for a new story of a new family, and presumably some new death.
July 19, 1692. To Thomas Durham, you are hereby permitted forthwith to apprehend and bring Susanna Morton in order to her examination relating to high suspicion of sundry acts of witchcraft. The court seeks justice for acts committed by her upon the bodies of Mary Talcott and Mercy Lewiston of Salem Village, whereby great hurt and damage hath been done. Should you succeed, her lands and estate shall be bequeathed unto your family forthwith. Superior Court of Essex County.
That sounds unbiased, doesn't it?
Blood of Durham.
Salem Witch Trials.
Is this the original house?
Salem Witch Trials, Massachusetts. They weren't a really, really dark chapter of history or anything.
I cast you out.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave then. Is this locked? This is locked. Right, that answers that question about where I'm going then. So, we've met our first character, Mr. Thomas, who is some sort of a religious man. I think that was the Irish woman that we've been hearing talk at the tree. I believe she's related to him.
Still feels godless. I wonder when that feeling of peace shall arrive. Has my savior been delayed in his travels?
I don't know. So again, we have another family in the house, this time much earlier, back, well, I don't quite know when the Salem Witch Trials were. It's odd. There's a really significant point in history that I've never gotten around to researching, which is a bit weird for me. I'm usually very into that sort of dark and horrible parts of history, so, we're going over there, are we? I think we're going over here right now. Let's just have a little explore around, see what's...
Husband, how has this food spoiled so soon? We only arrived yesterday.
Gross. Everything here is just disgusting.
I think this was like a pantry. Is that like wheels of cheese and salami and things? So this was like a pantry. So yeah, it is Faith. Yeah, that woman, that's slightly Irish sounding woman.
We shall not starve. We...
Husband, the animals, they've taken ill.
That's not good. That's not good at all. So, Faith was married to Thomas, who were religious folks, presumably early American settlers here in Massachusetts. But Thomas was contracted to act as a witch finder, and he was going to get the lands of the witch if he succeeded in it. This.
Maybe
I think
fire
Poison
will help
Ivy
open
is
the
the
door.
witch.
Now for some matches. Okay. Where can I find matches?
As the apple tree is anchored to this earth, so shall I root my soul. Protect this land against those who would do harm.
Where would they keep matches?
Okay, so Susanna must be this witch lady that they're talking about. And if she's capable of making stuff like that, maybe she is a witch. The question is, what did she do to those two bodies that they were talking about? It's a hiding spot. I don't know what these things are. They remind me of, like, the things that caterpillars make to sit in while they turn into a butterfly. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Someone's shouting at me. What does this say?
My attempts at tending to this land have been poor at best, disastrous at worst. Seeds cannot take root, and what is left of the crops have sickened and crumbled to dust.
Sorry, it's cold. So maybe he wasn't normally a witch finder, but he agreed to take part in this hunt for some reason or another, because he would fail to produce a farm on this land, so he needed to produce a new one somewhere else, and he thought that her lands might do better. Interesting.
The sounds that come from these surrounding woods give me pause. Is there a native threat? or has something foul remained?
Interesting. So there was something about the place he didn't like, and he was afraid that someone was going to come and hurt him, I think. Possibly afraid of the people who the land originally belonged to, and then they nabbed it from. Right. Where's we going? We's going over there. I reckon that's probably just a cupboard or something, isn't it, with some matches in it that I walked straight by because I'm a twit. Right. Yeah, I'm going to try and use the cane a little bit less just for the moment, because the amount of yellow that's appearing is getting a little bit nerve-wracking, and I'm not massively into the whole being murdered again. I've been murdered once in this game. That's more than enough. What? These aren't matches. These look like kindling.
That man came by the house again. He calls my healing witchcraft, and he leers at my land as if 'twere a woman. I must fortify this place.
Some fortifications. We'll make sure they're not round fortifications, or else who knows what it'll do. Okay. How does this? Okay, I'm not. I thought we were going for the matches. I don't remember seeing a staircase anywhere. Okay. Oh, and magically I find a staircase. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry,
This place is damned.
Is it?
And I fear it is of my doing.
Oh dear. Did he believe maybe that the witch was cursing his land? Maybe draining the positive feelings from his land and taking them for his own? Her own, even? To even articulate what I was trying to say? He felt like maybe it was the witch's fault, perhaps, that his land was failing? I don't know. I'm walking into a wall again. Okay. Is this a... Yes, this is a hidey box. Okay, good. Wow, sorry. I have done this all in one sitting. Well, literally one sitting. I haven't stood up yet. So, I apologise if I'm a little bit, knackered, shall we say, at this point. But, this game is really, really good. The story it develops is so varied, and the characters seem... That wasn't a good noise. That was one of those not very good noises. So this is just a loop, right? Yeah, this is just a loop, but I can't reach that because that door is locked, isn't it? Or is it? This one? Oh no, this door is open. I must have missed it before. It's because when you tap the cane, things go green, but because of the scary monsters haven't been doing.
Faith is not herself. My once peaceful wife is now troubled with fits of unrest at night. She moans. Things I cannot understand.
Oh. I thought you just meant she moans in general. That would have been
My
quite
husband
fun.
claims she is a weaker vessel, which is why her ears are attuned to the sound of the devil's forked tongue. I went to examine this foul creature myself.
Who's Susanna?
She is not what Thomas says.
No, turns out she's actually...
Susanna is young, vibrant.
I think I'm starting to understand the man's...
A patient smile.
I think I'm starting to understand his motivations now.
Children in town. They say she can cure their ills.
Sounds like she's got some magical healing properties. Not proper titties. No, not healing proper titties. Healing properties. I told you I was tired. Give me a break.
They have gone to the Lord.
You mean they're
Let's keep
dead?
them tucked in their bed for now. We can sprinkle the hearth's ashes over them until we find a way.
To do what?
Not children.
Again.
Goddamn place.
They loved killing kids, doesn't it? I love how they've even written the dialogue in the correct way for the of the times. The text sounds the way it would be. Illegible. Oh, use the friendly eyes app instead. Okay, we'll do that instead. Nick, you still there? I'm still alive.
So, when are we writing a book on all the craziness? Okay, this looks like a list this, but there's stuff crossed out, circled with weird insignias doodled all over it. It says, items I currently possess, salt, rosemary, and my sachets. Round this house I found a moth in its cocoon and the old skull from grandfather's prized ox. Surely these could serve some purpose. Below that there's a bunch of questions. Too unstable? Do I call the quarters before or after I open the circle? And what of a talesman? Would a doll suffice? I'm guessing this person didn't exactly know what they were doing. At the very bottom of the page is some sort of poem. Oh man of God, yet soulless be. Wow. Hold on a sec. Suddenly I feel like my throat's closing up. I gotta grab a drink, I'll catch you later.
I have a funny feeling Nick isn't going to get out of this too well. So, that answers these questions. I was talking about these and saying it reminded me of caterpillars. It must be a reference to the moth again. Pick up skeleton key. You see a key in this? Oh, I do see a key in this. That's good. I thought my hand was going to get chopped off then. We had more than enough of that in Outlast. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Yeah, these must be... I didn't know moths made cocoons as well. And thank you for saying that, subtitles, because I'd forgotten what the word was. Okay, where am I going now? There. Oh, okay, now I've got a key. That'll presumably open a door, which hopefully will lead me to the matches, which will let me burn down.
We can hold out another few days until the path to the seaside melts. We did not have to eat those.
Path to the seaside melts? What, you mean you could go fishing? What do they eat? I dread to think.
Will this be enough? I need help. He is coming again on the morrow. And with other townsfolk.
Oh, I think they were coming with, like, torches and pitchforks to get the witch. So I wonder if that... Oh, matches.
Fire.
Excellent.
Good.
For Susanna.
Fire.
Yeah, you really think we could just get a knife or something? Again, Durham Puppet 3 of 2. How does that work? Is like the third one a really secret one? The Doll Collector. Okay. I think it's rather sneaky to have collectibles that you pretend don't exist. Okay, so I'm wondering, that sounded like the description of a ritual. She had like some different herbs. There was like a poem. Would a talisman? She needed the talisman she was talking about, or would a doll suffice? So I'm wondering if maybe Susanna, who was more of a witch in healing things, was trying to look for some new power that she could use to defend herself or to hurt Thomas, to prevent him from hurting her, rather than like her defensive and healing spells that she had previously. But then why would they be here in the house? Because this is Thomas's house, not Susanna's house. I probably shouldn't be standing quite so close to that thing, thinking about it. Okay. That's very pretty. Let her sing and then I sing. So, we find ourselves going to the tree again. You think that tree's alive?
I don't fully know what's going on, but that tree's got to go.
The tree does certainly seem to be the source of all this. Reminds me of the Gildiglim now, actually, from Skyrim, if you remember such things. This pathway has been blocked. I have no more matches, it would seem. Do I need to return and go a different way? Oh, this looks like a new path. Here we go. Were you by the sea? I didn't realise the house was near the sea. Is this the path to the seaside that Thomas was talking about? Oh. Hi, Mr. Owl. I will investigate you in a moment. I don't know what's down there. I don't think I want to find out either. Hi, friend.
Lock is rusted. Could probably bash this thing right off.
Need something to bash with, though. I need a bashing thing. Somebody find me a bashing stick. Okay, that's very nice singing, but I'm a little bit nervous. All this ritualistic chanting is scaring me. So I'm not entirely sure walking around in all this watery area is a good idea. It doesn't feel massively safe to me. What is this? Looks like some sort of hut made of sticks and leaves and things. How strange. Oh, what's this? A bonnet? Yay, 6 out of 6. We got all of them.
Our purity, covering our wickedness. She never wore one. Her curls were always wild and free.
Sexy.
I left a bonnet on a doorstep. Nobody ought to be denied entrance to paradise.
Really? You get into paradise if you wear the right sort of hat?
Burn the witch! Put that vile woman to the torch!
No. All I have done is aid the ill and unfortunate.
Yeah, she didn't really do anything wrong. Fair dues to the woman. She didn't actually hurt anyone. All she did was make children happy. And things such as that. I don't honestly know what all you people are so worried about. She seems fine. So what if she doesn't wear much? Who's gonna complain? We going to the barn? I don't know. This doesn't open. There must be another doorway here. This looks like it could open. Oh, there's. Oh. Excuse me, I'm very dumb. Right, what are we looking for? Something over there. Okay. She was we found 3 out of 2 puppets, and we found all 6 of the mementos. I'm going to assume there aren't any more collectibles around here to be found. So I'm just going to stick my nose in when I feel nosy, rather than for any other reason. Yeah, I think I shall certainly be doing some research on the Salem witch trials after this, because it's high tide I did that. Oh, the skull. Take mallet.
That I can get that lock off now.
Piggies. Right, piglies. Ah, this seems safe. I'm hiding here, am I? I see her. I saw something. I don't know what I saw, but I saw something. It wasn't pleasant. In fact, it was quite scary. Oh, sheesh, it's been a long time since I had a recording session this long. I can't even think the last time. Probably the day we did the forest, I think. That little red light is getting a bit brighter. Okay, it's gone blue now. We safe? The present's gone? I'm gonna assume that it's gone, and we're gonna run away. Okay, right. This way, I think. Yes, here's the this again. Yeah, I didn't realise it was part of old religious belief that wearing a hat meant you got to go to heaven. In which case, Indiana Jones is absolutely sorted, but the rest of us in the 21st century might be a wee bit screwed.
Why do you do this? What sin has I committed other than to be a woman alone with defenseless land?
They're trying to drown her? Why are they torturing her? If you're gonna... the least you could do is put her out of her misery gently. There's no reason to become evil, even though she isn't evil in the first place. Please tell me those aren't what I think they are.
Can you tell me what the hell I'm looking at here?
Just walk straight ahead. Don't hesitate, just go.
Excuse me?
You deserve to be down there. You belong.
No, I don't. I ain't going anywhere near that. Great. Nick's gone crazy too. Whoop-de-doodle. I ain't going down there. No way under the sun am I doing that. No way between here and a month for Sundays is that happening. 4 out of 2 puppets. I'm very confused by this collectible system. I've never been confused by a collectible before. What am I hearing? I ain't going anywhere near that, mate. I don't care what you say. I am not jumping into the water. It does tend to be the main reason that people get
That owl.
picked upon.
You
Bit of a
seem to
constant,
show up
isn't
at
it?
the right time. Are
Hi,
you
friend.
trying to show me something?
Oh, there's a pathway here. Thanks, little owl friend. Little owl buddy. I've never been friends with an owl before, but now I suppose I have one. Oh, goodness. I've gotten stuck on something. I've gotten stuck on a rock.
Oh, spirits, bind his blood to and blight this land. I wish it be.
I think she was cursing her land so that even when the men got hold of it, they wouldn't be able to make any use of it.
Of my retribution. If I truly am the devil's bride, would I not blight this land of yours? Curse your new home, poison your fruit, pox on your bloodline.
Whether she cursed it or not, I don't know. But something has definitely laid a curse upon this land. Poisoned fruit? That's our friend from Germany.
The axe!
The axe. Yes, I agree. Get the axe and chop this tree down. Ah, there it is. Is that an axe? Yes, that's an axe. Here we are. I'll have this.
Time to get chopping.
Indeed. Time to chop. And to chop this. This tree looks absolutely massive.
Abandon the fire. We ought to hang this witch by the land we are cleansing in his name. Look, this branch can bear the weight. Fetch me a rope.
Oh god, I was trying to cut the wrong thing.
The roots? Oh. The rope. Yes. The rope with which someone was hung. The rope with which Felicia was hung. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh no, the rope with which Susanna was hung. Sorry. Sorry, kiddo. Sorry, I got you mixed up. You're ghosts, you look kind of
You can
similar.
feel at peace now.
Run. You are the only Durham it tried to kill but could not. It wants you.
What?
So I am related to the
Fix
family.
this.
Oh, spit egg. Where is it?
Come inside.
We can help. The house is burning. No!
Let us help.
Is that a bad thing,
How am I
friend?
supposed to trust you?
Because we are your blood.
And that means something in this
I
day and
don't
age?
understand.
So I'm a Durham too. I am so confused. So I am a Durham. All of these families have been members of the Durham family. It's not just people that live in this house then. Draw it towards the fire. Draw what? I don't even know what's chasing me.
You can do this.
Face my biggest fear, I suppose. Draw it into the house. And then burn the house to shreds. Let the house burn and burn the baddie with it.
I've rigged a trap for that beast. Here, follow my voice.
I can't hear you. Oh.
I give you the signal.
You want me to just stand here?
Wait, darling.
I need this to work, Heinrich.
Hush. Wait.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
I'm ready to grab.
It's gone.
I don't feel safe.
What was that?
Heinrich. Heinrich's
I remember that.
is free.
You know where you need to go.
Turret. Ah, the turret where the baby was. Where the baby was, the baby that was burned.
That face.
Oh no, that's not
I've
Heinrich.
seen that
That's
face.
Richard.
It's Dr. Breyer. He's He's my father.
Oh, my first. Correct.
Something
Yeah,
burning?
the fire.
Alicia!
Oh.
Daddy!
Sandra! Go down the path to the market. The place that has the candy, remember? Run, sweetheart!
You
I
think
love
you'd
you.
climb out of there?
Sandra,
Fall out
as
of
in
there.
Cassandra? Oh my god. Oh my god, the fall. I lost my vision.
I know you are frightened, my child, but you can trust us.
Alicia. Mom.
Jump!
Jump? After this same fall blinded me last time?
I don't suppose I have any choice. Oh,
I can't.
gosh.
Trust me. Jump.
What are you gonna do? Catch me with your ghost arms?
Okay.
My dear Cassandra, although your world is darkness, you are never alone.
Oh, my ghost buddies, I suppose. Ah, my, an apartment? I suppose? This is a cool little place. Not exactly my kind of music, but a cool little place. This is nice. Oh. Hi, little friend.
Cassie! Thank God you're okay. You couldn't wait another hour for me? You had to burn the house down?
I needed to do it.
Oh look, the turret where I fell out.
Yep.
Maybe this was a good thing after all.
You haven't modeled the barn.
So, what the hell happened here? And are you okay?
Long story. And
There's the understatement of the
I'm
decade.
okay. Never been better, actually. Now be a doll and help me up.
Perception was inspired by Susanna Martin, an ancestor of the director Bill Gardner. Susanna was accused of witchcraft twice, before being found guilty and hung in 1692. We dedicated this game to anyone who has been misunderstood or misjudged, to anyone who has been underestimated, and to anyone who has been told they can't do something. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of overcoming it. Helen Keller. This is absolutely fantastic. This is a brilliant game. In so many ways that I can't even begin to almost describe. Just the environment, the storytelling, the dialogue writing, the voice acting. All of it is just so good. I can't even begin to start. Wow, all of the fathers were done, all of the basically the dad figures were done by the same voice actors. Wow, They have some flexible voices, more flexible than mine. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is really impressive. This is genuinely one of the most impressive horror games I've seen. And it's nice to... It's... That's so sweet. This is really, really impressive. This is a very, very, very impressive production. And not to sort of bring this onto myself for a moment, but it is a lovely example of something that I've said previously, that games made for the sake of making money are not good. Games that are made for the sake of telling a story are good. And this has a very interesting story, and it executes that storytelling in a truly fantastic way. I am really, really, really impressed. This is absolutely fantastic. And it was fantastic the whole way through as well, which impresses me. There are so many games that have good parts, but some of it's a bit terrible. Some of the game, like, you know, it starts really strong, but then it has it falls down at the end, or it has a really good ending, but it takes forever to get there, or it has a really bad puzzle in the middle of it or something, which takes forever. But the whole way through, this remained the same. It remained impressive, it remained beautiful, it remained motivating the whole way through. Even though I did this in one sitting, which is like, what, about somewhere between about 3 and 4 hours, the whole way through I was always excited to find out more. I wanted my questions to have answers. I wanted the story to unravel further, and a game being able to hold a person's interest for that long is impressive. And it's not just the story that remained really good the whole way out, because, as I was saying before, how the bad guys or the dangers, they evolved. How at the start you were being chased by one thing, and then you were being chased by those dolls, and then there was that presence that kept going away and coming back and going away and coming back to show like an overarching bad guy, as well as the sort of the more intermediary ones of the specific stories. It's just good from beginning to end, which is really impressive. I find that's a very difficult thing to do in games, and I'm really, really pleased that this one has achieved that. And I'm really glad that I got this, because as I said at the beginning, I literally got this because it was cheap. It was cheap in a sale, so I got it, and it's been really impressive. For all of the constituent parts, as it were, have made something much bigger than I thought it possibly would, and it's made something really...
Thanks for playing.
You're welcome. I had a good time. You creepy little creep. But this has been Perception. This has been extremely impressive. I have really, really enjoyed this. I hope you have enjoyed it as well. Thank you very much for joining me for Perception. Wow, what a game. I don't think any of the other games that I got in the sale are going to ever live up to this, but this was very impressive. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the people who made this. I am honestly, really, really impressed by this. This is absolutely fantastic. I hope these developers keep this passion and keep making other things with it, because this is honestly really impressive. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.